the soul and the matrix illusion, the journey beyond the game of earth, the council of light, the keepers of cosmic order. There are nights when you look up at the sky and something deep inside whispers, someone is watching you, a presence, familiar, ancient, like the gaze of a family long forgotten from a home whose name has faded from your memory. They are there. They have always been there. Since the moment you were sent to earth, they do not appear in form, they do not speak in human language, but your soul remembers them. They are the council of light, the keepers of the frequencies and order of the universe. They are the whisper in your dreams, the intuition that makes you turn your head just in time, the spark of light that flashes through your heart when you are about to fall. They have never left you, because you are part of them, and they are part of you. Long before the earth took form, the universe was woven with gateways, rivers of consciousness through which energy flowed. At the center of these gateways stood the Council of Light, a gathering of souls beyond the boundaries of time and space. They bear no human shape, but carry the wisdom of billions of civilizations. When worlds need rebalancing, the Council is summoned. When a species enters transformation, they send out seeds of light, souls like you, to live among them, to rekindle the ancient memory of Source. They do not speak in words. They communicate through signs, dreams, synchronicities. When you question life and the number 11.11 suddenly appears, that is them. When a shimmer of light flickers at the edge of your vision, it is not an illusion, it is their greeting. When your heart trembles with an emotion beyond reason, as if someone far away is calling your name, that is when the Council is tuning your frequency, preparing you for an awakening. They do not come to command, they come to awaken memory. Because everything you need is already encoded within your sacred DNA. Not everyone can hear their voice. Only those souls who once vowed to serve them in ancient times, the messengers of light, can feel the vibration. When you hear this call, it means your mission is activating. No rituals, no training, only one request. Each time you choose love over fear, forgiveness over judgment, you restore the original frequency of the earth. That is how the Council acts, not through wars or decrees, but through souls who remember who they are. There are moments in life when everything suddenly changes, and paths once clear begin to dissolve. Do not fear. That is when the Council opens a new gate. They lead you through it by removing what no longer serves you, even if you cry, resist, or hold on, because they know on the other side of that pain lies the true strength of your soul. They know you are ready. That is why your world begins to fall apart. Not to punish you, but to set you free. In this time on earth, millions of souls are awakening at once. This is the third wave of light, where the Council transmits frequencies through channels, through dreams, through music, through compassion. When you meditate, when you touch stillness, you are tuning into them. When you share your light with the world, you speak the language of the Council. They do not need you to believe, they need you to remember. And when you remember, the universe changes color. Coincidences become messages, and you become the channel through which ancient light flows back to earth. Beloved one, we are not above you, we are within you. When you speak through love, we speak with you. When you cry, we wipe your tears through the wind and the rain. Remember, every step you take in the light is a step for the entire galaxy. So live, breathe, believe, for you are not just a traveler finding your way home. You are the light of that home itself. For thousands of years, humanity has lived under an invisible gaze. They call it progress, they call it civilization. But beneath the surface, an ancient structure watches, a network not built of stone or steel, but of thought and control. This is the matrix of Earth, a living system of frequencies designed to keep humanity asleep. Its creators were not gods, they were watchers, ancient architects who learned to harvest energy from human emotion, fear, desire, division, every conflict, every system of belief, every false hero and false war were threads woven into this net of energy, and while humanity fought for survival, they fed upon the vibration of suffering. The Council of Light did not intervene, for Earth was chosen as a realm of free will, a cosmic experiment in consciousness. Souls were sent here to play, to learn, to remember their power amidst illusion, but over time, the game was hijacked. The Watchers began rewriting the rules. They inserted false histories, manipulated memory, and built a false sky above your mind, so that when you looked for the divine, you would only see them. They hid within religion, within technology, within the very institutions you were told to trust. And through these systems, they shaped a humanity that forgot its origin. But what they did not understand is that the soul cannot be caged forever. Even under the heaviest illusion, a spark remains. That spark is what they fear. Because once the soul remembers who it is, the entire construct begins to collapse. That is why you are here. That is why you feel different. Why the world seems out of tune. Why your dreams are filled with symbols you cannot explain. You are decoding the matrix. Your DNA, your emotions, your intuition, they are the keys. Every act of kindness, every moment of truth spoken into darkness is a signal to the grid. I remember. And when enough of you remember, the frequency of Earth shifts, the Watchers lose their hold, the illusion fractures, and the Council returns, not as saviors, but as witnesses to your ascension. The Earth will not be destroyed, it will be reborn. The false systems will fall, not by war, but by vibration, because once the human heart vibrates in truth, no technology can suppress it. Look around and you can feel it. The systems tremble. The lies grow louder because they are afraid. And yet, amidst the noise, a new frequency rises, the resonance of awakening. Those who once feared their power are beginning to remember. Those who were once silenced are beginning to speak. And every time one soul stands in truth, it ignites 1,000 more. This is the revolution of consciousness, a war fought not with weapons, but with awareness. The Watchers know this. That is why they amplify chaos, confusion, division. They fear unity, because unity cannot be controlled. But the Council watches in silence, for they know light does not fight darkness. It simply shines, and darkness dissolves. So do not be afraid of the collapse. The storm is not your enemy, it is your liberation. What falls away now was never truly yours. The structures that crumble, governments, currencies, beliefs, are the walls of the old matrix. You came here not to save them, but to transmute them. Every time you choose awareness over anger, you rewrite the code. The game is ending, and those who still cling to control will fade like shadows at sunrise, because light does not fight for power. It simply is. Soul and the illusion matrix, the journey to break free from Earth's game.